Hello guys, what is up? It is TheCitrusPanda here today, and I'm going to introduce you to a new Let's Play series I'm going to, attempt. Now, this is a Let's Play series I intend to finish, and in its entirety, I'm going to be playing for hours at a time probably, or 30 minutes or whatever, and then probably split them into 10 to 15 minute episodes. Now, hopefully they don't get too boring, and I'll try to make some things exciting. But you have to understand that Civilization 5 is an RTS game. It's a strategy game. It's not action oriented. Although there will be a lot of killing, because I don't know if I plan, but I don't know my plan yet. I have to kind of, it's Civilization, and it's a kind of a realistic game, and the fact that, well, sort of realistic, not realistic. I'll get into that, what I'm saying later, but why I'm saying it's kind of realistic is that in the game, you can't just win by being, well, you could just win by being a huge military power, but you can also win by having the most culture, building the most monuments and everything like that. You can win the game without killing anybody. But that wouldn't be any fun now, would it? Each civilization, there's many different civilizations in this game, but each civilization has a different, basically, they have like a couple special units. Well, yeah, they always have like two special units, whether they be two units actually, or they can be buildings, or they can just be things that help you be better at the game. Now, they also can give you special bonuses to what you're using here. So like England, +2 to movement to all naval units, if you wanted to build a big navy, and similar stuff. And I think, I'm not completely sure, but I was gonna maybe be Greece. I'm not. See, when you start the game, you really want to think long term, because having, say that you picked Greece, you get hoplite soldiers, but really in the long run, are hoplite soldiers actually gonna help you? Not really. Because once you get farther into the game, you'll just get taken out. It's not even a contest. But putting that aside, I don't really know what I'm gonna be playing. I think I'm going to, play as a more aggressive role. So I think that I'm probably just gonna go with maybe China. You know what? You know what? I'm just gonna go and wing it with, let's be England. England for the win. Maybe England. You know what? No, we're going to be Genghis Khan. That sounds good. Or maybe we'll be, no, we'll be Genghis Khan. Okay, I'm just kidding. So we're gonna play on what difficulty? Let's see. Prince is normal, hard, very hard, extremely difficult. Only the best players in the world will beat this level. I'll go with normal because I'm not, really good at the game. Okay, 4 players with 8 city-states. We'll go with that. We'll go with tiny. We'll set the gameplays to, I was gonna do standard, but I might do quick, just because I don't want this series to go on for years on end. And if you guys don't know already, games in Civilization 5 can take 16 hours or so. So let's go with the Shanghai. I'm trying to think of things that I would like to ally with, because I'm thinking of some people that are good at trade routes and stuff. So I know that Shanghai and Siam are both good at that kind of stuff. I also do, where are the Ottomans? Ottomans, yeah. Okay, team 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll go resources standard. We'll do 8 city-states. Sounds good, because that's 2 city-states for each person if we're gonna do it that way. Or, because I'm probably gonna take out probably the Ottomans first, or Shanghai. I'm not sure. I really want to ally with this guy right here. And I think that's good enough. I don't think we really need to do anything down here, because, yeah, I don't really want to do that. So let's start game.
armies, O Khans, the world has ever witnessed. Your people's cunning diplomacy, them weak and helpless before Mongolia's conquering armies. In a few short years, your people's soldiers conquered most of China and Eastern Asia, and the empire continued to...
You know what? Never mind. He's taking too long. Okay, so the basics of the game. Let's start out with the basics, and this will be the first video. But anyways, so you basically don't remind me again. Thank you. Okay, so settlers. Settlers are your basic unit in the beginning of the game. What you need to do is you need to find a place to settle down, and you need to settle down there. So you can move your units as far as you want to go, and then you press this button right here saying next turn. You can zoom out, you can zoom in, all that stuff. You can also play this game online, which eventually I might do. But anyways, so I put it on quick. Now it's gonna pass the years very quickly. And why I said it wasn't actually 100% realistic was the fact, kind of like, what I'm doing right now. If you guys know anything about history, Genghis Khan was not around in 4000 BC, okay? It just didn't happen. Anyways, and you'll still be alive way in the future in like 2012 and stuff. So but it goes all the way to modern times, and it's like one of those games where it's really fun because you go from ancient to modern times. You go from the ancient civilization to the nowadays, and yeah, you can get nukes and planes and everything. So I say that we probably should settle. I'd say right here, because this would give just generally a good location. So let's. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go over here, and then I can wait for that guy to come over here. See if he will come over here. So you can also construct things with production. So I'm going to probably get some workers right now. Workers can do many different things, and definitely worth getting. So let's do a range attack. You can attack from your city with a ranged attack. That's one of the reasons why I put that there, because to take out this small thing right here, this small army / little barbarian thing. The barbarians basically are just people who want to kill you. They're not you can't be diplomatic with the barbarians. Generally you might think that they're not that annoying, but later in the game when they actually get guns, they can be quite the annoyance. So you can also research technology, which is pretty cool, and that's another way to win a science victory. I say we just go ahead and get mining, because we've got a gold mine right there, and that is actually one of the reasons I set that up. So also you can go right here and you can purchase tiles. For instance, if I would go right here and buy a tile, I could buy all these tiles around me so that I could expand my city just a bit. Let's go to my next turn now. Okay. Now I can fire it again at these guys. Now, as you can see, when you want to attack somebody, it actually says what's gonna happen to you and what's gonna happen to them. Now, what I really love about this game is there's so many, multiplications and so many things that contribute to who's gonna win the fight, and that's the best thing about this game. For instance, if you got one person here where this guy is, another person on the other side of your enemy, you get a bonus for flanking, which is just awesome because it gives you a strategic, it actually encourages strategic moves. And say that they're in their little fortress over there. If I were to actually go attack them, they would have the advantage over me because they're basically, I'm running straight into their city and their little camp. It's not really a city, it's just a camp. I'll tell you what though, once my workers are here, I'm gonna have a mine over here, and then we'll get started into the game. But what I want to do at the moment, before we actually, the city can work on killing these guys. We've got some gold over there as well, so we're probably pretty good on that. We'll probably make our second city as well on this small peninsula next to probably right here, so that we can make it a naval city, because later in the game a navy is going to prove extremely useful. And if you've ever played this game before, you can